Guys, I am not in favor of the campaign that a lot of people are doing. Um, YouTube, I hear what you're saying, I really do, but I think it's way too soon to be firing Christie Sides. Um, I am not. I am of the mind that we need to still wait and see about how the rest of the season ends up. All right, that's what I want. I want to wait and see because again, guys, this is Chrissy Sides' second year as the head coach for the Indiana Fever. You know, she's drinking from a water hose right now, absolutely. Um, in terms of like the decisions that are made and whatnot. So I don't know. I say give her until the end of the season and let's see how the Fever do because you guys have to admit this team is way better than they were at the beginning of the season. You have to admit that. And so guys, she's not the worst coach ever. She's not, I think sometimes because I've been a W fan for so long and because I have because I've sort of been there when a lot of teams were trash for a while and what like I have seen a lot for the WNBA and I think it's too soon. I think it's too soon. I think some people are being a little bit too harsh on Christie Sides. She's a coach, a first time head coach, but she's been an assistant coach for a long time in the W. She's seen a lot of different offenses. She's seen a lot of like how things are run and all this other stuff. And I think we just that my 2 cents, it doesn't mean anything, but my 2 cents is that we should wait until the end of the season and see what happens with this team. All right. um, I think let's see what happens by the end of the season and then make the decision. So I'm not personally, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of cutting or firing a coach in their second before their second season is even over. Especially it wasn't like this team was expected to be good. Like it, guys, the Indiana Fever have been trash for a very long time. Like they have been. They got two back to back picks for a reason, right? It's not it's it's not all on Christie Sides. It's not. And I think sometimes I understand people's passion and all that other stuff, but I also feel like sometimes there it's not rational, guys. It doesn't seem rational. Again, before Christie Sides took the helm for the Indiana Fever in 2022, this team was 5-31. All right, the Indiana Fever won 5 games before she became the head coach. 5 games, 5-31 in 2022. Last season, the Indiana Fever were 13-27. Yes, absolutely, you do get the number one pick, and that absolutely helps you to get better. So Aaliyah Boston had a huge part to do with it. And then we go into this year, and they won 7 games so far this year. So I think she deserves till the end of the year. I really do. We have seen this team change a whole lot. We have in the last several games. We have seen it. Their offense is flowing a lot better than it was at the beginning of the season. It is. It just is. And so I understand that people are like, it could be just my rationale is that I'm like very like we don't know yet. We don't know yet. I think you should at least give her 2 years and then make a decision. By the end of the year, then you'll know. All right. By the end of the year, you will know, and then you'll be able to make some decisions from there. So I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. Like I think there's a lot of people who don't know how bad this team was. Like I don't, I don't think you know how bad the Indiana Fever was pre Christie Sides. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Um. So yeah. Lamar says, "Where's Timmy? Timmy's working her way back. Timmy is working her way back. I'm just saying. Anyway, guys. Anyway. Now, guys, that's what you on this channel. You are going to get history. You're going to get the history of what's going on with teams and whatnot because I've been a crazy fan for a long time, so I know a lot of random history, about the Fever, about the WNBA in general, about a lot of these teams. So like, I I understand how people feel about the way this season is going for the Indiana Fever, but I'm just trying to put it in context, about the last several years for the Indiana Fever and how they have been as a team. All right, so we are about to transition over to talk about the Commissioner's Cup. Black Wolf, thank you so much for your comment. Says, Quita, big ups to this channel. You're amazing at this and glad you are covering these amazing female athletes. Well, thank you. They are, it's awesome talking about women's basketball. Yeah, guys, I love women's sports. Like I just do. Have all my life. I mean, because I'm a female, and so of course I like female sports. Though not all females like female sports. I'm just saying. But I have for a long time. So I'm just saying. Crystal says she improved. They even had they won 4 games in a row, and as soon as they lose, they want to fire to it's kind of tough. But that's the plight of a head coach for a pro team. That's the plight. That is the plight.